Hi there, it's Nick Jervis. I just wanted to do a video to show you some things I've been playing with in Search Console, which hopefully if you've got a bit of time, would be really good to get you doing the same on your website, to get you finding some quick wins and quick opportunities for improving pages and giving you content ideas. So I'll go through what I've taught you before and then tell you what I'm doing more regularly. So I thought to make it more interesting for you, I'd use the Solicitors Near Me website because it's obviously going to have legal search terms instead of legal marketing ones, which are less interesting to you. So if you haven't got Search Console, strongly recommend you do. If you just Google Search Console and log in or start now, it will take you into it if you've already got it. If you haven't got it, it will show you how to add a website and guide you through the instructions, which involves adding some text to your domain name, which is quite straightforward, tells you what to do, and your web guy will be able to help if you can't. Once you're in, select performance and then select last 6 months. And then to get the best columns, click on clicks, impressions, and the average position. And this will tell you what's going on. So we then get to see where the most clicks have come from. Solicitors near me, wills near me, will near me. All the sort of things you'd expect from a near me website. And this is fine. Tells you what's working, but I'll come back to how I want to use it more going forward. Then the thing to do to get article ideas to inspire you to write content that people are looking for. Probate solicitors near me, so I could write something about that. There's 171 searches for it, impressions in the last 6 months. I've been at position 9.4. So two things there. There's plenty of volume of search, not tons, but six, six a month, and it's all worth going after, so that's useful to know. But if I want to find some other questions, if I change this, always defaults to 10, which is useless. Change that to 500. And then start to scroll down to find some questions on the page. It can be a little slow on Search Console. So you can start to scroll down, so you get some questions. Best is becoming a more prevalent search term. As you can see there, best family law solicitors near me. So that begins to tell you that it might be worth trying to put that into your titles. You might say, how do I do that? You just have to write why clients say you're the best. You can have reviews expanding each point you cover. So you could say we're the best for costs, and then client says really reasonable, great service. That covers that one. That proves you the best. And best for speed of service, best for replying to early calls. If you've got a review on any of those things, then you can do an article all about it. And then let's see if we can scroll down and find some more. So if I can get to the H's, if Google will allow me. But even just as I scroll down, you can see obviously we're getting a lot of near me searches because of the domain name, but you can start to get an idea of what else. So find a conveyancing solicitor UK, quite good, but only one search for that. It's so important to match the impressions, this bit column here, with what you're trying to do, because if no one's searching for it, there's no point writing a big article about it. Find a solicitor by name. Okay, I want the hows next. Here we go. So nicely gone past that because Google's site is so slow, but they're allowed to do that. It's just us that get punished for doing it. How much does solicitors charge for power of attorney? Not much volume there. House solicitors, not much there. So there's not much in the house, which is a shame because that's always a good blog question. So I'll try and get down to the W's. Obviously solicitor ones there. Solicitor wills near me. Nice big one for solicitors Slough. What's the volume for that? And it's going to make me go on to the next page for my W's, isn't it? There's only 33 more, so we should have some in here there. So more will solicitors search terms. Where to make a will? Where can I make a will? Will lawyers near me? Will near me? So there's some questions there. You should find, because solicitors near me doesn't actually have a great deal of content on there. It's just there as sort of landing pages for Google Ads traffic. But even so, this is giving you an idea of what's out there. But the bit that I think is more interesting is this probably won't show a great deal of action, but Google's recently added most recent date, and I've been looking in here daily just to see what sort of traction I'm getting, sort of volume of search terms, and then the thing I'm doing mainly is one, looking for new ideas, as I've just shown you there, but secondly, for pages that are doing okay, I'm going in and beefing up the content. So it's listed now, page 41, a bit far down. If I could find something in the tens or the teens, then it's worth spending a bit of time in it. I'm probably not going to get that here. Will solicitors near me would definitely be worth me adding some content to that page. But the way I do that is I go to Google, I type in the search term, and then I'll try and find solicitors near me. If this behaves well, I will be able to do that, which will be good. So I said I was at about 23. It changes daily though, so you could be within 10 or 20 either way of that, depending on the day, which can be a challenge, but there we go. Okay, so there's my listing in Google. You'll see, as I always say, use leading caps, get people to click through. And then if you look at this page, I can't imagine there's going to be a huge amount of content on there. And look at that, hardly any. Dreadful page of content. If this was one of your websites, I'd be very cross with you. But it's not, it's mine. And as I say, it's just for landing pages. But the key thing there is, if I'm in position 23 and there's 4 searches a day for wheel solicitors near me, if I do some work on that page, add more content, it's clearly going to get me some better results. So it's worth doing it if I'm after wheels. I'm not particularly, but I wanted to show it as an example for you. So have a look daily at the stats, have a look at what's happening, where you are. And if you're in positions 10s, 20s, it's well worth finding your search in the results and spending some time improving the content on that page, adding more images, adding more subheadings with the title in it. So how much does a will service cost? How much does it cost to make a will? And so that you get the keywords into the copy, and that would get much better results. So I thought you might find that helpful. No point in sending you printed MPress at the moment because no one's going in their office to get it. But I'll try to use more videos and keep things moving. But this is a really worthwhile exercise. If you can get your website functioning really well, making sure your call to actions are always linked, your telephone number is linked on every page, you tell people to fill in a free inquiry or phone, then you will get better results and you will come out of this much quicker than your competitors, which is clearly what I want for you. Any questions about this, please feel free to email me on m4s@samsungconsulting.co.uk.